You know when you're wrapping things and just all of a sudden feel like screaming because everything is sticking to you and it looks bad and the paper keeps ripping. No matter how hard I try, I'm just not that good at wrapping. Happy holidays. Oh my God, why did that trigger my gag reflex a little? Christmas is almost here, it's almost upon us, and I really want to have a holly jolly Christmas. I really want to take advantage of New York in this time of year in New York during the holidays before I head back again to see my family. So to kick things off tonight, me and my friend August are doing a little holiday movie, cookie party, Mango's personal Christmas extravaganza. I just really love taking time to really be dorky and fun about the holidays even as an adult. And I think especially since it's not snowing. It was 60 fucking degrees out yesterday. Are you kidding me? Especially since it's not snowing, I have to put in a little extra effort to make sure I'm having the most holliest and jolliest of Christmases. So let me finish wrapping all these gifts and then let's get the preparation for the cookie baking going. Before I get into the vlog, let me introduce today's sponsor, which is our friends over at Dipsea. If you've never heard of Dipsea, hi, hello, where have you been? Dipsea is an audio erotica app full of short, sexy stories designed to turn you on. If you are looking for something super hot and fully immersive to accompany you during your self-care time, you have to check out Dipsea. I cannot emphasize enough how good it is to throw on a pair of headphones, lay down in bed, and listen to someone with a sexy ass fucking voice in your ear telling you exactly what they'd like to do to you. Don't make me repeat myself. They bring scenarios to life with immersive soundscapes and realistic characters. You can find stories about a super intriguing coworker, very sexy with a British accent, a yoga instructor that things get a little frisky with. There's a story for everything. Anything you've got in your head, they probably have it over on Dipsea. And new content is being released every week, so in between re-listening to the stories you find and love, you'll always have something new to explore as well. For viewers of my channel, Dipsea is offering a free extended 30-day trial to everyone that goes to dipseastories.com/partylikeMaddie. That's 30 days of full access for free when you go to dipseastories.com/partylikeMaddie. That's spelled DIPSEA stories.com/partylikeMaddie. And thank you again to Dipsea for sponsoring today's vlog.
Let's get it cooking.
So there's this Christmas playlist that I've been playing just around the apartment for the last 2 weeks. It's called World's Best Christmas Playlist, and it's like the first thing that you look up when you're just like, oh, I need to listen to a Christmas playlist. So I've been in my head like, I need to make a new Christmas playlist because there's some whack songs on this that I've never heard of in my life. It's supposed to be the world's best Christmas playlist, but there's like these wild card songs that get thrown in here that just, I mean, how else would you describe them? They're just like an instrumental that sounds shitty. Yeah. It doesn't sound like the typical Christmas song vibes. And so here I was in my head like, who made this playlist? It has like 40,000 followers. I'm like, what are these random songs? I gotta remake it and take all these out.
They sound like elevator music, but like Christmas, or like if you were in like a fancy lobby and there was like a pianist playing Christmas songs, and every single one is by Henry Jansen.
One of these awful songs come on, same album cover from none other than Henry Jansen
with his hands on the keys.
So then August had an incredible realization, one that I simply never would have had on my own.
I said, let's see who made the playlist, because I guarantee you 150% it's Henry Jansen.
And guess who the fuck made this playlist?
He's gaslighting us into believing these are the world's top best 100 songs for Christmas.
Yeah, he's slipping in some bangers he made on GarageBand.
Yeah. They're getting like subliminally messaged by Henry Jansen. And he's honestly a genius.
Yeah, honestly, it's not like a bad business idea.
It's not bad at all.
So if you've been also listening to that Christmas playlist, now you know. All right, we have our cookie skillet.
Gorgeous. A la Uno's.
Christmas movie time. My favorite Christmas movie is A Year Without a Santa Claus.
Classic.
This is the, like, I don't need to watch a single other Christmas movie Christmas season.
This is it.
Christmas hits, all I want to watch is A Year Without a Santa Claus. I'm Mr. White Christmas. Like, I love these little claymation fuckers. They're so terrifying and I love them.
Shaun the Sheep family.
This is also giving me the same vibes as the "This Is Me When I Was a Baby" TikToks. Have you seen those?
No.
Look up on TikTok, "This Is Me When I Was a Baby." It's time for me to get ready to go out with my friend Rachel. We're going to see like a tiny show that's happening at Soho House. I have no idea who's performing. Something that I've been thinking about a lot is how much more sensitive I feel during the holidays than I do other times during the year, which is saying a lot because I'm sensitive year round, baby. I think it's similar to like how on your birthday you feel a little bit more sensitive, like you could cry just a little bit easier on your birthday. And some people can tell you a reason, like some people can be like, oh, it's because I'm getting older and that stresses me out. I don't feel that way, and I still cry on my birthday sometimes. Like I've cried on my birthday because like I was doing my makeup by myself. And like I do my makeup by myself every day. Why am I crying? This was like 2017. But like I was crying on my birthday because I was doing my makeup by myself and there was some part of me that was like, oh, I wish that I had somebody to like wake me up and be like so excited about my birthday. The way that your parents are when you're younger. You know what I mean? But then when you get older, sometimes your birthday is like, you're the one that has to give a fuck about it. And you're the one that has to plan everything for it. And then, I don't know, sometimes in that it can feel a little lonely because you're like, oh, well, the only way I can get anyone to care about this day that I also care about is if I plan everything and make it interesting. I don't know. I've always said that I really would love a surprise party. It's never happened. I'm not saying do it this year. No, you can't do this year. To all my friends, I will know about it because I just said it, so don't even try it. But someday in my life, I would like a surprise party. I'm just saying, I would enjoy that. But anyways, I think that sometimes the holidays kind of like, I don't know, it brings out like a similar kind of emotion. I don't know, sometimes I think the like increased sensitivity this time of year has more to do with like having to continuously adapt to how different the holidays feel the older that you get. And like, at least with me, I definitely feel like a underlying fear of like what comes next. This is morbid, but I'm gonna say it because I do think about this a lot. But like I think about when my grandparents pass, when my parents pass, when the family unit looks different, like how will the holidays change? And I can know in like my heart of hearts that my siblings and I will always be close, that we will always prioritize each other, that no matter what happens, like I have my two brothers and my sister and it'll be the four of us forever. But there's still that question of like, well, what will the holidays look like when my grandparents are gone and my parents are gone and my siblings have their own families and I'm not really planning on having kids? I mean, obviously things can change. You know, I'm potentially looking at a future where all of my siblings have families of their own, and maybe there's some fear inside me that they'll forget about me, and maybe that comes up for me this time of year. Just looking around wondering like, how many more years do we have this, you know? I think when my grandfather passed away, like that was a change and that was different. And that first Christmas without him was hard for everyone. It was especially difficult for my grandmother, who I have grown up so close to. She was practically my second mom. She was at the house, she babysat us kids our entire life. So when my parents both worked full time, I would come home and sit at the kitchen counter with my grandmother while she watched fucking Days of Our Lives and Judge Judy, okay? I love that woman. But it was hard having like the loss of my grandfather and then having to watch my mom go through the loss of her father and my grandmother go through the loss of her husband. Like there's a kind of grief that you feel yourself losing that person, but then there's like these added layers of watching other people lose that person as well, and then having to go through this time of year, the holidays, without them, and how different that feels. And I don't know, I guess since experiencing the loss of him, there is a worry inside of me for like what happens when we go through that again, you know? And I know that's part of life and we will figure it out and that everything will be okay, and like any worries that I have of like being forgotten are kind of not nonsensical. I don't want to like brush myself off, but at the same time it's not something I really have to worry about. My siblings and I are very close, always have been, always will be, and I know that I would never be forgotten. So yeah, we're all gonna get older and our responsibilities are gonna pile up and our lives are gonna, you know, branch out and branch back in, but like I will always make it a priority to be close to them, and I know that they will always make it a priority to be close to me, and I know I don't have to worry about that, even if there are these voices in the back of my head sometimes that are like, but Christmas could change someday. And someday it could be you sitting here by yourself. Even though sometimes family can be like so complicated and difficult, I love them. And I just always want family to be important to all of us. That's all. Bestie, you were not supposed to cry. Now I need to quickly get an outfit on and get in an Uber because now I'm running late because I decided that it was time to like really indulge. So my next big holiday activity is going to be throwing another dinner party. This time it is going to be a Yankee swap holiday game night dinner party for my trivia team. So I got up nice and early this morning to make the menus and the name cards, and then I had to go out to the store to buy the second half of my Yankee swap gift because half of it didn't arrive at the mail in time. So let me show you what I got because I think I kind of killed it for a Yankee swap gift. The rule was that it had to be under 30. I'm pretty sure I went like $3 over or something. I got this cute little mushroom mug with a froggy on the inside and this coaster to go with it. I have these coasters in purple and I love them. So I was like, you know what somebody else would love is a cute little mug with a froggy on the inside and then a green coaster to match the frog. It's cute. So honestly, I'm pretty happy about this. I feel like most people would like this as a gift. I feel like that's a skill in and of itself to be able to think of a gift that everybody would be interested in at a Yankee swap. Like candles are another great gift. Like nobody's gonna be mad about a candle, right? Everyone likes candles. It's one of those things that like, I mean for me, I always have several candles lit in my apartment at all times. So when someone gives me a candle, I'm like, that's nice because I'm gonna use that. Then after I figured out my gift situation, I went to Trader Joe's and did my grocery shopping. All is going well so far. You might be thinking to yourself, Maddie, you're bad at cooking. Yes, I am. But I feel okay about what I'm gonna make tonight. I'm making chicken and eggplant parmesan. I'm making a charcuterie board to start. Then we're doing chicken and eggplant parm with spaghetti and garlic bread, and then I'm ordering desserts from a pastry shop for dessert. So charcuterie board, fine. Desserts, fine. Spaghetti, fine. Chicken and eggplant parm, that's where we're getting ambitious, but I am gonna start cooking at 3 p.m. Nobody arrives until 7 p.m., so I'll be able to make sure that I get it just right. But I'm feeling better about making like a chicken and eggplant parm than I was about making the French onion soup, because chicken and eggplant parm feels like, okay, I'm just breading it and frying it and then saucing it and cheesing it. Like it's kind of self-explanatory. But when I was checking out at Trader Joe's, the employee that was checking me out was like, are you making chicken or eggplant parm? And I was like, both. The reason why I'm making both is because some of my friends are vegetarians. So I wanted to do chicken and eggplant parm. And she was like, oh, you know, that's great. It's gonna take you a long time. Eggplant parm's really hard. And I was like, yeah, uh-huh. I was like, I know, it's crazy. You gotta salt that eggplant, get all the water to come out. I know. Jeez, that's why I'm grocery shopping at noontime. They're coming over tonight. It's gonna be a full day extravaganza, which is all true, but now she has me a little stressed out because she was saying how hard eggplant parm was. Like, I feel like I'm kind of killing it. I'll say it. I feel like I'm doing really good. I'm stressed out, so I can't film while I do this. I need to stay extremely focused, but I just wanted to show you guys that I think it's going well. I'm really cutting it very short tonight. People are supposed to be here in like 5 minutes. I still gotta fold the napkins, but let me get dressed. So I was thinking about wearing this with my naughty list sweatshirt, if I can fucking find it. Yeah, yes. I'm like so sweaty right now, so I'm not gonna put it on, but this is what we're working with. I hope my food tastes good. God, I'm scared. So the dinner actually went pretty great, I think. I mean, if you ask my friends if it was the best meal they've ever had in their life, I'm sure they wouldn't say that it was. But they did eat it. So I felt like if they hated it, they probably just would have taken one bite and been like, yum. I mean, I can't speak for the eggplant, but I ate the chicken and I really liked it. And listen, I'm not saying I'm a food critic, but I know what I'm talking about. Sorry, just a light little fat joke for your morning, afternoon, evening. I still have to do quite a bit of cleaning. I know I showed it at the beginning of the video, but let me just show you guys what I did to my room. So I've been in the process of redoing little bits and corners of my apartment for like the entire year, just enhancing it. Now that like the kitchen living area is completely done, I wanted to move on to my bedroom, which has always been my least favorite part of my apartment. I'm just like, I've struggled with designing my room. So I gifted myself some things for Christmas. We had some holiday giving that's going on. Let me explain to you my qualms with this room though. So my qualms with this room, number one, is that the walls are like a bluish gray color, and I have never done like a cool tone decor vibe before. I changed my bedding a while ago to be purple because I'm like, bitch, your favorite color is fucking purple. Just lean into the fact that you're gonna have a cool toned room, okay? So I got the purple bedding. I've been considering switching my 2 layered rugs for a green checkered rug. To be determined on that one, because some days I really like the layered rug vibes. I needed to replace my big chaotic clothing rack with something a little bit more sleek and elegant looking that I can put decorations on the top. I want to maybe swap my neon sign for a different colored neon sign, and then I want to put these 2 paintings in storage and mount a TV there instead. Oh, also I'm in desperate need of a new nightstand because the one that I bought, literally the drawer doesn't go in and out elegantly at all, and I bought it for 20 bucks on Facebook Marketplace in like 2016, so it's time. I deserve an upgrade. So this is the new rack, which looks so much fucking better than the other one I had in here. It was just too chaotic. The rack that I had before was supposed to be like a pants rack on the bottom and then a new arrivals rack on the top, but then it just became a way for me to hoard clothes. So I'm just putting my like 2 jackets that I wear on a daily basis and my sweat sets on here, because the sweat sets are really what I wear every single day. Putting on real clothes is just like something I do on occasion for fun. So I'm like, let me just put these here. They take up way too much space in my drawers, so This is perfect. These fucking bookends. Are you kidding me? So I decided to move the stack of books that I haven't read in here, line them up on this. So this will be like my to read pile. And then I'm thinking replace these two paintings with a TV. Like a frame TV maybe? Those are expensive as fuck, but maybe. So anyways, I've got a lot of cleaning to do from this past weekend, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. This is my last video of the year, guys. Thank you guys so much for such an incredible year. I quit my job exactly 1 year ago, so it's been 1 full year of doing this full time, working for myself, and it's been nothing short of a dream. I can't believe that this is my job. 13-year-old Maddie, who made her YouTube channel, cannot believe that this is our fucking job. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Follow me on Instagram. Go listen to the podcast while I'm away. There's a bunch of really amazing episodes over on there if you have not watched them yet. And I'll see you guys in January. Time is gonna fucking fly by. Don't miss me too much. Spend some time offline. Hug your families for me. I will see you guys so soon. I love you.